welcome to a Saturday in Week 5 as you're watching the ACC on ESPN, and we greet you from Central New York and inside the JMA Wireless Dome. One of these two teams is going to join Virginia, who is already 2-0 in the ACC, even before we get to the month of October. It's Syracuse and Duke getting together, and for the Orange, a pair of second-year head coaches, Fran Brown, you know the job he did a year ago. The Orange coming off arguably his biggest win since Miami last Saturday at Clemson, but it came at a cost. Therefore, Ricky Collins gets his first career start today at the QB spot. Meanwhile, Manny Diaz, 9 wins a year ago in year 1 at Durham, and the Blue Devils, an important win after a 2-game losing streak, beating NC State last Saturday at Wallace Wade. And Darian Mensah, who leads the ACC with 11 touchdown passes, is now on the road in the Atlantic Coast Conference. And away we go from Central New York. Hart juggles it into the end zone, and he will run it out and be tackled right around the 10-yard line.
Get accustomed to the game flow.
Orange off their own 11, and he'll tee up the throw and the catch for Jonte Cook against Chandler Rivers. After the penalty, they're out to the 44-yard line, and they're going to hand the ball, and this is Dixon taking off around the corner. Will Dixon. Collins again from the pocket on a slant. That's Cook.
Here they're right back at it again.
Collins going to throw, looking for Ross Simmons, and it's turned over. This is Weaver on the interception. Caleb Weaver back down the near sideline. He'll cross midfield and then pushed into the Syracuse bench. First turnover of the game goes to Caleb Weaver.
All right, now the safety's going to break on this ball right now. Ill-advised throw. He was reading the eyes of Ricky Collins. Ricky needs to look him off to throw that skinny post, but he stared it down. It was a great pick, and now, of course, the field's reflipped.
To work. Blue Devils in plus territory. Oh, the play is still alive. Mensah came to a complete stop. Everybody stopped. And all of a sudden, Hazley, the tight end, catches a pass. How about that? Steve, I've never seen that happen. Was there a flag finally thrown here? Oh.
Wow.
How about that?
You could hear the whistle.
Yeah. And Barkate was called for pass interference. Mensah, slant route, catch is made. Quayshawn Brown, first down to the 35 of Syracuse goes to Speedy Brown. All this coming off the Weaver interception. Now they're going to turn the corner, and this is the freshman Shepard. Mensah wants to throw, looking, throws for Barkade in the end zone, can't get there, flag thrown. Dome is roaring at Mensah. Orange bringing pressure, he'll slip it to Brown. At the 10, at the 5, and inside the 5 goes Brown. He won't get the touchdown. Deuce Chestnut made the tackle. Here is Polino now to try the field goal. Cade Rendleson is the holder. 22-yard try from Polino is good. Yasin Willis is coming to the ball game to join Ricky Collins. They'll hand it to big number 6, and what a play on the backside by B.J. Anthony.
They're going to try to disrupt Ricky Collins.
Here's Collins. This is 3rd and 11. Back across the middle. What a catch, Gill. In traffic, Darrell Gill Jr. 3rd and short. Here comes Duke. They'll hand the ball and look at Willis. Fight for the first down and more. To the right side. Collins again. This is Willis. Look at the big man go. 15, 10, and tackled at the 6.
And that's some athleticism right there. Look at this. Look at the ups. Over the.
And Collins to the perimeter, in trouble, eludes 2. And finally, Weaver grabs him and then got some Blue Devil help to see if he can tie the game. He's 5 of 6 on the year. Longest was last week at Clemson, a 49. Kick is away from Woody, and it is good. Older brother Will played at Colorado and at Vanderbilt, was a very talented wide receiver. Here's Mensah on the roll, throwing Barkate the catch near midfield. Cooper Barkate came in with 17 catches and averaging almost 20 yards a grab. And he gets 21 there to move the sticks for the Blue Devils.
Run a little sprint out pass here and runs away from the backside pressure and throws a real accurate ball against the sideline.
And here is Shepard breaking free. 10-5, touchdown Nate Shepard. It's 49 yards.
And he's through the linebackers in the second level. What a run, what an explosive. Great job.
Ricky Collins the clap. Here's the snap. Trying to throw back for Villari and overthrows Villari and short of Jonte Cook. So that'll be a 3 and out for the Orange. Returns to the lineup. Here's the second down throw. Looking to get it to the big back, and they do on the perimeter. That'll be close to a first down. Empty set look for Collins. Rifling for, oh, what a catch by Cook, and it's a first down. My goodness, the ball came out. There's a flag thrown on the play. Duke says they've got the football. Look at this, Coach. What a catch by Cook to start.
He really gets up in the air here and see if the ball's moving around quite a bit. He doesn't seem to have control.
Targeting. Defense number 15. Previous play is under further review. After further review, the Syracuse receiver caught the ball, fumbled, which was recovered by Duke. There is no foul for targeting. 1st and 10 Duke at the 39-yard line.
Wow.
Second turnover of the game for the Orange here. Also the knee. So they resolved that the ball was out before the player was down. And as you can imagine, the partisans not happy.
Wow, there's a lot of boos raining down here in the dome. There was a lot there.
Darian Mensah. The play fake. Mensah. Now to Shepard. Nice catch out of the backfield. First down and more. And Shepard pulled out of bounds inside the 45 of the Orange by Sparrow. 14 carries, 61 yards. He's got a 49-yard touchdown run already. And now here's Mensah, the catch by Barkate, and he will score. So Cooper Barkate into the end zone. And the Blue Devils on the board again with 12:01 to play first half.
You know, that's set up by the run game. And they hit a little skinny post. Beautiful ball right on the hands. Touchdown. But credit Nate Shepard in my mind for.
Third down now. Orange is 3 for 5 today. Collins to throw out of the backfield. Cook is chopped in half. What a hit by Callahan. If you run into him, you got to kind of sell it down the line a little. And Collins fumbled the ball. Trying to make the throw. There's a scramble for it. Or Betrand, I should say.
He just lost the ball out of his hands. Simple as that. I mean, it happens. Now nice job by looked like one of the offensive linemen hustling back there.
Third down now. Orange is 3 for 5 today. Collins to throw out of the backfield. Cook is chopped in half. What a hit by Callahan.
Or maybe run it, maybe, like I said, draw it, maybe screen it.
Here is Nixon. And he gets dropped on the dive play. Trying to run a play here. The Orange scramble Hastings on to play in that defensive front. Here goes Mensah to Anderson Castle, right into the teeth and forward for the first down. Anthony, Moore, and Barkate layered out to the right. Castle going there with him. There's Mensah getting it to Anderson Castle. He'll step out of a tackle. First down again inside the 20. Here is Mensah. Goes again. From inside the 20, throwing for Barkate. A touchdown for the Blue Devils. And second TD pass for Mensah.
Yeah, I mean, Demetrius Samuel is in the coverage. He looks like he gets disorientated right there. And of course, you know, you've got Barkate, who just really is a knack for.
Orange from their 30, trailing by 3 touchdowns. Collins on the throw. Catch made. Cook had it swiped out of there. and the Blue Devils are going to recover it. Deshaun Stone knocked it loose from Jonte Cook, and then Duke made the recovery with Kamari Robinson, the third Orange turnover of the day.
And running a sprint out pass here, a nice way to start it, and a really nice ball. Got to put that away high and tight. Good job of getting that, swatting that ball and breaking it out, and that's good defense.
In the backfield with Mensah. They're just going to hand the ball to Nate Shepard, and a great play there. Chase Simmons makes the play behind the line.
Actually overcoming their own, Syracuse's own turnover here, put a drive together and get back in this game.
Reynoldsson will punt it away, curve back, and will ask for and make the fair catch inside the 5. That's an unforced error on the Orange.
You don't catch the ball inside the 5 like that. They liked him before. They believed in him.
Yeah.
They just got to ride with this. But people around him have got to rise up right now and make plays. That's what's, to me, really important here, and not turn the ball over.
Collins will go to the gun. Nixon off his hip. And now he's going to tuck and run. See if he can pick up a first down. And he got taken out of the air by Musa Kane. Not been a great day for the Blue Devils on third down. Here comes the pressure. Mensah gets it to Hagans. First down. Inside the 40, Hagans turns near side. He'll be shoved out of bounds. Inside the 25 is Samir Hagans. And here's Duke right at it again. Shepard.
Wow.
And Nate Shepard drives and scores. Touchdown Duke, in the second TD run of the day for the rookie from Mandeville, Louisiana.
I mean, the acceleration, look at the end of that run. My goodness, I think we're seeing a star in the making here, Wes. I really do. This kid's going to take the ACC by storm. They found themselves a marquee guy right here. Wow.
Third down and a full 4 for Collins. And that is Willis on the perimeter, and boy, he lowered his shoulder over there. First and 10 for Collins. Nixon back in the game. Here's Collins to his right. Catch is made on the perimeter and knocked out of bounds. 20-yard play, first and 10. Collins right back at it again. Dials Ross one more time. Oh, yeah.
With a neck like that, you need a neck roll.
Be disappointed if you didn't tell Packy that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Packy next time we see him.
Here's Collins throwing, and it's caught. Ross Simmons at the 1. He came back for the ball against Kamari Robinson's coverage. Coming toward the bench to make the throw. Is it a K? Oh, boy.
That looks like it's out of bounds.
Might be out of bounds.
A little review on that. I don't think that's going to...
Ruling on the field of a completed pass is under further review.
Yeah, he's out of bounds. Fran sees it.
Second down. Play fake. Mensah on the RPO shoots it. And Chase Tyler, redshirt freshman from Powder Springs, Georgia, in traffic with the catch. Pistol set for the Tulane transfer. On the perimeter now, and here's Andrell Anthony. Started his career in Michigan, then went to Oklahoma.
I say A1A.
Here's the give to Shepard. Dana was talking about him, and he drops his shoulder, cracking inside the 35.
You got to stop the run.
Shepard's got 188 yards of offense, and here he goes again. That'll be 9 more to the 24 of the Orange. Castle sneaks at the 5 and scores. Anderson Castle finishes the drive with a 13-yard touchdown run. There was some question whether he'd be a wide receiver at this level. Started his career at Colorado State. Here he is on a crossing route, trying to pick up an Orange first down. Gets brought down by Pelicata again. There was some question whether he'd be a wide receiver at this level. Started his career at Colorado State. Here he is on a crossing route, trying to pick up an Orange first down. Gets brought down by Pelicata again.
Kind of was impressed by the fact that, he's like, well, hey, no, he's got it. And I'm just going to...
Here's Bates.
Wow.
Look at this. Travis Bates with a big run. Midfield before he's shoved out of bounds by Brahim Long. Look at this play, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it's wide open. I mean, there's no linebackers. There's no second-level tackling. I mean, it's just down the boundary.
236 yards of rushing today, and Bates will get nothing there on third down.
You know, turnovers get you off track real quick.
There's Ross. Emmanuel Ross has been a nice add here in the receiving corps today. I said Simmons, that was the Orange who made the catch. So we get Jaden Hart in the lineup with Ricky Collins, who's now going to have a lot of game tape to look at. There's Hart the catch, and he's taken out of bounds by Bradley Gompers, I think, the linebacker. Syracuse goes over 300 yards. Now Hart trying to slip through, and he got tackled going to the ground. Musa Kane, the corner.
And we're going to be in the throes of it now.
Here is Collins trying to score. He'll sneak down to the 2. Keep the Orange out of the end zone.
Pride.
Give is to Hart, and Duke will shut him down at the 2, maybe the 1. So here is Ricky Collins on the Orange on the final play of the game. Collins looking to throw. It's incomplete. And the Blue Devil defense, you can tell, Steve, that meant something to Manny Diaz's unit out there. And Henry Beelan is just going to take one snap here, and if he falls forward, the ball game will end. And that's what's going to happen. And that's
the end of the game.
Duke now leads this series 5-1. And their first meeting since October of 2020. The Blue Devils are winners, and convincingly so here, Steve, by a final of 38-3.
Yeah, they really did a great job tonight.
Downstick. Well, we thought we were going to get Manny Diaz ready with Coach Boyle, with Dana Boyle. And let's go to Dana with Manny.
Coach, at halftime, you stressed the importance of your team playing with a lead. How do you describe the performance in the win today?
Proud of the character our guys showed, coming into a very hostile environment and really controlling the game from start to finish. Still allowed to clean up way too many penalties today, but we won turnovers again. And the way we ran the football in the second half with the lead, it's going to give us a lot of confidence going forward.
Speaking of running the football, I think it's safe to say a star is born in Nate Shepard, averaging just about 11 yards per carry. How does that help you moving forward with the already depth that we've seen in the running back room?
Well, and where it helps is helps with all of our weapons, right? Because if you want to put a lot of guys around Nate, then now we have problems on the outside that can get after you too. So that's what we want to be on an offense. Is a problem no matter where the defense deploys their personnel, but you can't talk about Nate, let's talk about our offensive line. They were outstanding today.
How do you best describe the performance of your defense holding Syracuse scoreless for 3 quarters?
More to our identity, right? Everyone knows we didn't start the season on defense the way we wanted to, but there's a lot of guys with a lot of pride. Great job by Jonathan Packy and our defensive staff, and this will give us some confidence going forward.
Congratulations on the win. Thank you.
Thank you.
Manny Diaz and Duke, Dana, headed to the North Bay to see the Cal Golden Bears next Saturday night, late night ACC After Dark from Cal Stadium.